Hey, Tap Brothers here, and today we're going to show you our top exercises for getting your L-sit and your V-sit. Now the L-sit and the V-sit is just another one of those awesome feats of strength. It really shows that you have good core flexibility as well. And this is one of those moves that if you get down, you're going to have an easier time, much easier time with vaults and parkour and your flips, just because you've built up that core flexibility and strength that's really crucial for those moves.
Ready? Okay, action.
So let me just show you what the L-sit looks like. The L-sit is more of the beginner version, and then when you get more flexible and stronger, you're going to go into a V-sit. So the L-sit's your body's going to be shaped into an L. You're going to place your hands close to your hips, and you're going to lift up and hold in this position. Now one thing that I've noticed for people when they're trying to do the L-sit, one thing with their technique is they have trouble getting their butt up. And a lot of times it's because they're not putting their body into a hollow position. And a hollow position is just where you have your shoulders slightly tucked in a little bit and your core is tight here and you're kind of here. So it makes it a lot easier to lift yourself up. Okay, so that's the L-sit, and then once you get more flexibility, more strength, you're going to go into the V-sit. That's just where you go higher, your body's in the shape of a V. I'm going to just try this real quick. Okay. And with the V-sit, you'll notice that the hips have to be pushed forward and up to really get that V shape going. And then you'll notice in gymnastics, some of these guys can actually put their legs back behind them, but that's really advanced. So here are some great exercises to build up into your L-sit. The first one is, for most people, the flexibility is something that they're lacking, and it makes it really hard for them to do the L-sit. So one of the biggest things that helped me was always stretching and working on getting this flexibility here. So one stretch you can do, and I recommend doing often, not just for the L-sit, but also just other flips, parkour vaults, is just a pike stretch. So you're going to place your legs in front of you, keep them straight, reach out in front of you, and really just make sure to keep your back straight. Don't hunch over too much. Keep it straight, and try to bring your chest to your knees, like this. Then hold for about 30 seconds to a minute. So that's one stretch. Another exercise you can do that will help build up the core strength is butt scoots. And we've shown these a lot just in our Get Fit Challenge and other exercise videos. But we learned the butt scoots from some of the founders of parkour from the Yamakasi group when we trained with them. And they did these all the time. This is what's going to help build up that strength in the lower abdomen. Perfect for the L-sit. So the butt scoot is where you lift up on your butt, place your hands slightly in front of your hips. You're going to lift up, carry your butt forward. See, this is going to help build up that L-sit strength without putting as much effort. And also for the first butt scoot, like this butt scoot, it's probably going to be a little bit more difficult if you're just beginning. So what we can do is lightly place our heels on the ground to have added support and carry forward. Just like that. Then you can lift one leg up and do the same thing. And until you're doing it with no feet. Then the other exercise, which is going to help for strength and flexibility, I took this from gymnastics. You place your hands close to your hips or to your knees. And this is one of those things you can progress into it. So the further you put your hands up, the harder this exercise is going to be. The closer to your hips, the easier it's going to be. So what we're going to do is have our legs straight, place the hands. We'll start off right at the beginner level, right by the hips. And we're going to lift our legs up, just using the core, up and down. It's only going to go up a few inches. And then to increase the level of difficulty, or to make it easier, you can also bend your legs in. And just do this right here. It's going to help build up that lower abdomen right here. Okay, and then as you progress, as you get stronger, move your hands more forward and more forward until you're past your knees and you're just lifting like this. And that's a really great exercise for developing that core strength there to get your L-sit and V-sit. And then from there, another exercise, the last exercise, is just progressing your L-sit or your V-sit. So what you're going to do is start off with your legs bent, hands close to your hips. Use that technique of hollowing and just hold up. If that's too much at first, place one leg down and just hold. And try not to use too much weight on this foot right there. Extend the leg out. Like so. Then lift up and hold. Then once you get comfortable with that, you can hold that for about 2 to 5 seconds. Try extending one leg and having one bend. And drop. So you're going to hold these for sets of a few seconds and then get both legs out and hold. And then after time, you'll start to get it, and then you can go into your V-sit. So that wraps up the exercises to get your L-sit and your V-sit. Remember to really focus on that flexibility and build up that core strength gradually, and then also gradually developing into your L-sit and your V-sit. As always, train safe. Don't forget to subscribe. And don't forget, if you check the link in the description below, the bodyweight bundle is still going on. There's only a couple days left now. And I'll see you in the next video.